All right, hello. How is everyone doing? Today, I want to make a super short video as usual. I'm too lazy to make long videos, so I make them short, straight to the point. Something interesting happened yesterday. It was kind of like a coincidence where I was working with two people. I work with multiple people, but two of the people I was working with both got in contact with me for very different reasons. All right, I had one person get in contact with me. They told me, Oliver, I don't think this SMMA thing is still viable. I want to give up. I don't want to do this anymore. And we parted ways. All right. He decided to not work with me anymore. And he found that the whole SMMA thing is overhyped or whatever. Like he couldn't succeed in it. And I had someone else reach out to me who he's been with me for a while. He's been outreaching. He tried like a niche that was a bit, had potential, but it was a very risky move because it was like either it's going to win, or either it's going to work or it's not going to work. It was one or the other. There was no like middle ground with that new niche. So he wanted to try that out like a couple of months ago, and he did, and it ended up not really working. And he got in contact with me yesterday. And even though he's been trying for almost 3 months to sign his first client, he came to me, he's like, Oliver, I'm not going to give up. We're still going to make this work. I just want to switch. Is it okay if I switch niches and I do something else? I think I pretty much tried this niche and it doesn't work. And we thought it'd be a good idea, but hey, it didn't work out. We're just going to try something else. And I was like, yeah, bro, like 100%. You really put 100% of your effort in it. And obviously, the reason why you didn't succeed wasn't because you were lazy or you didn't put in the work. It was because the niche in itself, that one was maybe a bit shaky and it couldn't work. So I just found it interesting how when there are very different types of mindsets and different types of ways of thinking when you start a business. All right. I think the most common thing I hear, like objection or whatever, is SMMA is oversaturated. Like too many people are doing it. Everyone's talking about it. Like there's no way I can succeed in it, which I find super stupid. All right. If you say that, it is a stupid thing to say. Let me explain to you why. What is SMMA? All right. At the end of the day, what we're doing is that we're helping businesses make more money. What is the main goal of a business? Okay. A main goal of a business is to make money. If you find ways to make money for a business, you will always have a viable service. Now, the thing that I believe in the future is that let's say you start a marketing agency today. You will not be doing Facebook ads for the next 20 years of your life. Okay. That's 100%. I think an important skill to have, or a mindset rather to have when you start this whole online business venture, especially SMMA, is that yes, maybe this year I can run Google ads, I can run Facebook ads, but I have to know that one day I will have to adapt and switch my approach. And I think that's the most important skill to have in life. All right, not to give up when things get hard. Right, like that first person that I spoke to you about, but to be like the second person where you try something, okay, it didn't really work out. What can I just adapt and switch my approach to make it work? All right, and this whole SMMA being oversaturated, you can kind of adopt the same mindset. All right, it's like, oh, like SMMA is oversaturated. Everyone's doing Facebook ads. It can't work. It's like, okay, well, switch your approach then. Don't be like everyone else. It's very simple. If everyone is doing one thing, trying to see what can I do differently to make my service a bit better or make my agency a bit better. Maybe I can target different people. Maybe I can offer something slightly different. All right. At first, everyone was doing Facebook. Okay. And then maybe let's say Google. What's a new thing you could do? TikTok. That's a new thing. Short form content. All right. There's plenty of new services that are slowly, appearing. And I'm sure like with, the next years to come, there's always going to be new stuff. Maybe it's the SaaS thing is going to blow up. Maybe we're going to use AI somehow. So for you to say that SMMA is oversaturated and too many people are doing it, I think it's just an excuse that you're giving to yourself. All right. An excuse to not find a way to kind of do things differently, because what is SMMA? You're making businesses money. How can I make a business money? Boom. That's your business idea. What can I do to help a business make more money? All right, you don't have to run Facebook ads. You can do something slightly different. And that's how you'll succeed. And that's how you'll set yourself apart from the crowd. Also, just to kind of like a side note, yes, there are many people making videos like I am. The amount of gurus when it comes to SMMA, I realize that I'm one of them. You have to realize that many people will try to start a business, but many people give up. People are lazy. All right, people are lazy. They don't want to put in the hard work. So yes, maybe many people have tried to start the SMMA, but the amount of people that actually succeeded is super small. Okay, because people are like that. They quit when things get hard. Instead of switching their approach and adapting, they quit. SMMA is oversaturated. I don't want to do this anymore. And that's why they never succeed in life. Okay, so if you have a quitter's mindset, if you don't want to put in the hard work, if you're not willing to adapt and switch your approach when things get hard, then 100% you are going to fail. Okay, the amount of times I tried something, in my head I'm like, this is it. It's going to work. Like, this is the thing that I have to do. I do it and it doesn't work. Okay, had I quit back then, I wouldn't have my SMMA, I wouldn't have this mentorship program, I wouldn't have this YouTube channel. But instead, I did it and I'm like, okay, this part didn't work, but I learned this skill from doing it. Let me use this new skill that I learned and just switch my approach and do something slightly different or target a slightly different industry. You do that enough times, eventually it's going to work. All right, that's literally the only deciding factor as to if you're going to succeed or not, from what I've seen. And I'm working with almost 100 people now. People who give up will never succeed in life. People who just switch their approach, they stay consistent, they put in the hard work. Even if the results aren't immediate, those are the ones who will excel and make money. All right, so that's gonna be all for today's video. It was a quick little rant. All right, don't be lazy. Don't be what's the other option in life? Give up and work at McDonald's your entire life? Like, do the hard work. Like, yes, it's gonna suck. No one said it's gonna be fun. I don't like doing these things. I was cold calling every day for months. You think I was waking up with like so much joy and like, yes, I get to cold call today. No, I fucking hated it. Like, it was not something that I enjoyed doing. But I understood that the more I do it, the more success I'm gonna get, then eventually I can just adapt and do something that maybe I prefer doing. Okay, don't be lazy, do the hard work. And yeah, I hope this pep talk kind of helped you out. As usual, if you have any questions, make sure to send me a message on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe, like, do all of those things. And yeah, we'll talk to each other in the next video.